EdTech online class.
Hi, I'm your teacher Nicole.
Hi, I'm your teacher Mark.
Hi, I'm your teacher Charma. Hi, I'm teacher Laika.
And I'm your teacher Mike.
And today, we are your online teachers. We are going to discuss Heinich visual principles.
Visual principles describe the fundamental ideas about practice of visual design.
What are the rules of visual instruction? First, visuals provide a reference for ideas. Visual images are more easily to be remembered compared to words. The visual image of an apple is a reference to the word apple. Second, visual images motivate learners. Second, it motivates learners by attracting learners' attention and generating emotional responses. Third, it simplifies information that is difficult to understand. Instead of using lengthy paragraphs and sentences, why not use visual images? Visual images are more engaging and easier to understand.
So let's move forward to the goals of visual design. So what are the goals of visual design? First is ensure intelligibility, reduce effort, increase active engagement, and focus attention. Ensure legibility. The goal of good visual design is to remove as many obstacles as possible that might impede the transmission of the message. Therefore, visual media cannot replace the main means of presentation, but it helps ensure the legibility of the teaching materials. Reduce mental effort. Through visual media, the message can be conveyed in such a way that viewers expend little effort making sense of what they are seeing and are free to use most of their mental effort for understanding the message itself. Increase active engagement. The measure of the use of instructional media is to make the design as appealing as possible, to get viewers' attention and to entice them into thinking about the message. Visual media can help teachers achieve this goal. Focus attention. The overall design pattern plus specific directional guides are the means for achieving the goal of focusing attention.
Visual literacy. The learned ability to interpret and to create visual messages can be developed in two major ways. First is the input strategies or the decoding, and second is the output strategies or the encoding. Under the input strategies are developmental effects, cultural effects, and visual preferences. And in output strategies, it's only creating visuals.
Processes of visual design. In the processes of visual design, we have three categories. First, visual elements. Second, verbal elements. Third, elements that add texture and appeal. Visual elements. The visual elements can again be subdivided in three categories: realistic, analogic, and organizational. Realistic visual elements. Realistic is not always better.
Next is analogic visual elements. It is about comparing the unknown to the known. One good way of teaching something new is to relate the unknown to something familiar. Teachers often do this, comparing the flow of electricity to the flow of water, or as showing her, the atom to the solar system. Next is organizational elements. Under the organizational elements, we have three. First is the flow charts, graphs, and map. Organizational elements are good at showing relationship among the main points or concepts. And now we have visual elements. Visual elements, it's about the style of the letter. Lastly, the elements that add appeal. These are the surprise, texture, and interaction. Surprise is the unexpected search for unusual approach, such as metaphor, dramatic change in size, and abrupt infusion of color in a monochrome slide. Texture is a characteristic of 3D objects can sometimes communicate effectively. Elementary teachers know this. They have their cotton ball clouds, their twisted paper 3 tongues that allows touch of the visual and more learning. And lastly is the interaction. Interaction is that viewers can be asked to respond by manipulation of materials on the display to answer a question. They may be asked to move a math fact card, fish for a noun, alphabetize words and note cards. The possibilities are endless. In conclusion, visuals are pictorial representation of information. They are an important part of instruction because they help clarify, explain, and support ideas.
That's all for today, and we hope you learned something from